Hey guys, welcome to Crash Star Gaming. Today we're taking on the Faron Woods. So let's go ahead and we're putting this on hard. Let's go ahead and go with Link because the recommended element is fire. Let's go ahead and change out of that trainee tunic and let's put on something a little more familiar. There we go. We'll see what that is. Let's go with our magic fire rod. Let's pick out a good one. We only have this one. And that ability strength 2 has more to that combo. I do not use the fire rod a lot, but I will show it off. English dialogue now!
Link and his allies were saved from the dangers of the Elden Caves by a mysterious youth named Sheik. Joined by their new ally, Impa's troops exited the caves and emerged in Faron Woods. There, they found a hidden village overrun with monsters. While Link and Impa wanted to continue their search for Zelda, they could not ignore the plight of the villagers. Without hesitation, they sprang into battle.
Time to go play the fire stick. Yeah. So apparently the fire rod is Link's assault. Oh, look, it's the fire tubes, the fire blower, or the wind. It's the wind blower from Skyward Sword. My words are not good. Yeah, it's a flame. So apparently Link just gets a flamethrower. Oh! Moving on. Okay, so now we have Deku Babas, which are a continual problem in this game. They just spew poison, and you cannot attack them unless you have a sharp ranged attack. I wonder what that is. It's not the fire stick, that's for sure. I tried using it. You simply cannot kill it with that. It's not even far enough. Well, we need the bow and arrow. So where do we find the bow and arrow? Well, we have a bow and arrow. Generally it's behind a tree, so let's just go ahead and use the bow and arrow, huh? There we go. And the bow and arrow kills him in one hit. Whoops. It's generally behind a tree that you might have to go look around for, which takes you behind these Deku Babas and get poisoned, and then you get thrown into a mosh pit here and there. Let's see what this thing's X button is. Oh. It's summoning a giant dragon. 37. And I don't really use this that often because I prefer using the sword, but hey, it's cool. It makes Link a spellcaster. I'm a wizard! Who just burns people. You done it, boy. Now you know what you need to do. Burn the house down. Burn them all! Yay! I killed them all. The women and the children. Ow. My headphones are cramping on my ears. Right. But hey, Sheik, you just keep using that harp of yours and just play music for us, I guess. How many of these guys are there? There we go. I'll just summon a fucking dragon. The sword doesn't let you summon a dragon. Oh look, it's King Bublin, one of the main rival character in Twilight Princess. I'm sure he'll be oh. Well, apparently he's not difficult. He just dies in a second. Whoops. Yeah, maybe you might want to make him a boss character because that character had a lot of story importance to Twilight Princess. Whatever. It's good enough that you have a reference to him, I guess. So I guess that makes up for it. Oh look, there's another one. So they're just a common enemy who are easily disposable. Moving on. So now we need to go capture the tree encampment. To the Deku tree. Yeah, for some reason I don't think the Deku tree should be in the Faron Woods. I think it should be... Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it in the Kokiri Forest? Or wait. Oh. There's our Gibdo. And as usual, like Redeads, they freeze you in your tracks when they do that little blue thing, which I keep constantly getting caught up in. But overall, not that difficult. Once you burn them with fire. Summoning fire dragon. You think that dragon would get bored, like annoyed by this eventually? I captured the southern tree. I have defeated 500. And I will defeat 500 more. Just to be the man who fought 1,000 enemies and fell down at your Deku tree door. Da da da. I'm not gonna go any further. There we go. Yeah, another funny thing is, you just freaking knock dudes like 30 feet off the screen. Gibdos are coming toward the Deku tree. Nobody likes you, Gibdo. Go home. Nobody... Oh, so just keep dodging. Nobody... Oh! Oh my god! Proton cannon! So apparently, the frickin' Fire Rod's special move after you exploit a weak point is just unload a frickin' proton cannon of fire. Like a satellite cannon of fire directly into an enemy's face. This thing is brutal. Just murder them all. Maybe using a fire-based weapon wasn't a very good idea in an area predominantly surrounded by trees. Just saying. And then again, that's me who chose it. But the game suggested this is the recommended element. So, eh. Nah. This music is too, like, too chill for this kind of battle. Oh, right, I gotta go help out the other guys, because they can't do shit. To be fair, Gibdos are pretty tough. He's attacking the Deku tree. Oh no, not tree, Stalin. Don't worry, I got it. Wait a minute. There we go. Oh no, they've suffered a loss of morale. I guess I better go kill them. There we go. That's one Gibdo down. It's time for number 2. There he is. Time to engage fire. Oh, look, I'm not even affected by his paralysis move. But the Gibdos that we're looking for are over there. Maybe this'll reach. No, it won't. Oh well. Hang on, guys, I'm coming. Suck it! Triforce Cannon! That's pretty cool. I'm sure the goddesses are a little weirded out that their symbol of their rule is kind of just being used as a cannon. Alright, let's keep moving. What else do we need to do? We need to kill these guys. My next plan will burn your spirits to ash! They literally burned the Deku tree! That's gonna piss off all the friggin'... That's gonna piss off all the Kokiri. Remember in Ocarina of Time whenever the Deku tree was a living entity and was kind of like the tree dad to all the Kokiri? Because they're weird tree folk? And remember how Gohma was kind of the big deal of why he was like sick and stuff? So then you have to go in and you kill Gohma, but then it ends up that you killed the Deku tree. Spoiler for Ocarina of Time, by the way. But I don't think the Deku tree was ever set on fire. Oh. We gotta go find the Great Fairy so she can put out the fire. Exterminate them! Yes! Burn them all! How could you possibly use fire in a wooded environment? How dare you, you monster! Who would do such a thing? Excuse me while I do this. Fire! You think you can burn down my tree, home? Not if I burn you first. Link, just stab them with your, like, edgy pixels. That's clearly the most dangerous weapon you have at your disposal. There we go. The da-da-da-da sound effect is kind of a little underwhelming whenever you hear it like 5 times in a row. It's still great, but it just feels a little weird. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Again, this is a Dynasty. This is a Warriors-esque game, so prepare for a lot of repeat animations for special moves and for slamming through enemies. Oh, we gotta get through here in order to access it. So, kill Gibdos. There we go. Let's go visit our friend the Great Fairy again to go put out the fire. But they already set it on fire. Why would they go into it? What do we do? This is a Kuko. I'm going to hit this chicken. Suck it, chicken. 1, 2. Burn! Also, I'm doing a very stupid thing. Because if you played Zelda games, you know that's a very stupid thing I just did. Who let them talk to the Great Fairy? That plan was perfect! Without peer! I'm popping my peas! Beware of Kuko's counterattack. That's not great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now I'm gonna deal with the Kukos. Link, hero of Hyrule, and also horrible murderer of abuser of chickens. And mass murderer of Oh yeah, so the Kuko, if you attack them, they will have a non-stop refilling army who will constantly hound you and attack you until their great lord Mega Chicken attacks. But that's why I have a fire dragon. Look how many chickens there are! Kukos. Oh my lord. I got it. You cannot stop the Kuko. They are legion, for they are many. And they will fucking rip through your health, apparently. You'll surely be our salvation as you get your ass whipped by chicken. Oh god, it's a golden chicken. Golden chickens are the Super Saiyan chickens because they are very powerful and will fucking murder you. Again, I've kind of just made my own situation a little worse when I think about it. But hey, it's a staple to the Zelda series. It's almost as big a staple as the Master Sword, Ganondorf, the Triforce, Kuko abuse. It's great. Oh, let's get that bow and arrow upgrade. Which is... Light arrow. Eat it! Triforce cannon! Point blank! Too fast, 3 furious. It's Gohma. Who else would it be? Oh god. Oh god. Alright, so as you might have noticed, Gohma has those big claw things, which block any attack. The only way to actually, much like King Dodongo, the only way to actually do any damage is once he does a certain animation. And these Kukos are not making things easy. He will do an eye laser attack, and the only way to... At which point, his eye will turn blue. That's the only safe point to shoot him in his eye with the bow and arrow. And then you can start wailing on his weak point. Because when I first did this, this was very difficult. And even when you hammer away with your super powerful attacks... Oh, or you can just go beast mode. Fire meteor thing! Makakagazaza. And Gohma just fucks off. Oh. It's in the Deku tree, but it's slightly smaller than it was in Ocarina. I think. I think he's smaller than he was in Ocarina. I might be wrong. There's a lot of stuff happening on screen. I'm sure the frame rate is just loving it. Somebody help me! The Hylian captain, a captain of the Hyrule forces, is whining like a little baby. These are supposed to be like Zelda's personal army. They're her personal guard. I mean, I know Impa is her best, like, her most qualified soldier, but come on. Have a little more competence in your group. Yeah, take a fire dragon through your eye socket. That Kuko is not helping. It's honestly being the biggest threat to me right now, and not even the giant spider monster. So you gotta wait for Gohma to use his eye beam, because his claw, because if you don't, does that and blocks. So you gotta dodge, shoot. Even when he's doing his attack, and he obviously has a very huge opening. Oh wait, this. Oh, that cannot feel great. Even when he's doing his eye beam during the middle of the animation, when it looks like he obviously is not protecting it because he's shooting a laser beam, he'll block it, and he'll still do the laser beam. It's ridiculous. Oh, and he does a jumping attack? Yeah, jumping attack. Well, I can't stop Gohma if... You know, the only way to... I get it! I'm working on it! I can't exactly, like... The only way I can attack him is if he does that move. If he didn't do that move, I would not be able to stop him. That's the thing. So either he's constantly, like, has a weakness available, or he doesn't. At least the enemies are protecting their weaknesses. So one more should do it. There we go. Let's go ahead and finish this up. That Kuko will not leave me alone. I get it, Gold Kuko. You're pissed. Deal with it. Alright, now it's time to end it. Oh! Eyeball stab, and burn, and done. Yay, we won. Did we? Yeah, we won. Thanks, Proxy. You're saying English words. That's not a thing... Well... Are you tame, Kuko? Let us put our differences aside. You are not my enemy, and I have you surrounded.
For generations, Hyruleans have told the tale of the war across the ages. This is how it begins. Deep in the forests, far from mortal eyes, a great sorceress watched over the balance of the Triforce. Through her magic, she could see across ages, able to read the fates of all who lived, but never interfering. That is, until a unique soul caught her attention. The soul of the hero of legend, eternally reborn when Hyrule's need is greatest. Through her powers, the sorceress should have seen that the hero was bound to another. Instead, she saw only a soul that was unlike any she had known. And while the sorceress was preoccupied, a fragment of darkness, locked in its prison, saw an opportunity. The whispering darkness wormed its way into her heart. It pushed the light away and warped her curiosity into a desperate desire to possess the legendary hero's soul. Of course, this evil had its own desires. To use the Triforce to resurrect itself and conquer Hyrule once again. Having pushed the light from her heart, the darkness compelled her to open the Gate of Souls, the doorway of time itself. Monsters from across the ages pour through the gate, bringing ruin to the land of Hyrule once more.
Whatever. 10 grand. 10 grand. Hey, I got a better fire rod. Oh, ignore that one. Hey, but Sheik got a goddess harp. And we got a Gibdo sword. A Gohma's acid, that's gross. Gibdo bandages, don't want to touch that. And metal plates. Yay! So now, it's the Valley of Seers. Oh, and Lana's playable. That's cool. Alright, so, for the next episode of Crash Star Gaming, we will take on the Valley of Seers. And finally finish the prologue. Okay. Anyway, until then, thanks for watching.